What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel. Welcome to NBA 2K21. That is right. We are here. I know that the NBA season is finished. They finished up in the bubble. The Lakers won the NBA championship. LeBron gets his 4th ring with his 3rd different team. Congratulations to the Lakers. Even though they beat my favorite team, the Miami Heat, it is all right. But we're here. We're in NBA 2K21, and I got something very special for you guys once again. Last year on NBA 2K20, I decided to do a Legends Fantasy Draft series like I did with the Chicago Bears on Madden. But I didn't really follow through with the 2K version of the Legends Fantasy Draft series like I did with the Bears. We went 10 seasons with Chicago, and I think I only put out like 2 or 3 videos from maybe even 1 or 2 videos of the 2K Legends series. So I kind of feel bad that I didn't really commit to it. I kind of got distracted by the Bears series, and then I got distracted by doing that NCAA series with Ohio State last year. So I've been trying to put this together. I started my Buffalo Bills series, Legends series, that's going on the channel right now. We're in, I think we're starting year number 3 at this point. So, or at least we're almost to year number 3. So that series is cooking right now. It's going. It's moving in a great direction right now. But I decided to shake things up on the channel and see if we can actually pull off more than a season or more than a few games of a 2K Legends Fantasy Draft series. Now, I put a lot of time and thought into this. I have the roster. I have Charles Barkley. I have Reggie Miller, so you don't have to worry about those 2 guys. I know that they're not on any 2K game because they don't have the 2K, and NBA doesn't have the license for that stuff. So they're here. They're on the roster. All the great legends you would think are in this roster. So I have that's all set up. That's not the worry. The worry is me actually trying to do this. So what I'm thinking about doing is probably playing the first game of the year just to get a feel for the team and show you guys. Well, this first episode is going to be like the draft and stuff, but then the next episode would be the first game, and then from there I'd probably simulate a month or 2, maybe play a game here or there, maybe simcast a couple games. I don't really know. And then if we get to the playoffs, then simulate through the playoffs and play like the NBA Finals or something. I'm not really sure what I excuse me. I'm not really sure what I want to do, because an NBA season is a lot different than a Madden or than an NFL season. So the way that it would work, where I don't have to play all the games because that's just going to take too much time, and I don't have that much time. I don't know what I'm still trying to think about how I want to do it. But luckily that you guys don't have to worry about that. That's just my problem. You guys will get the finished product. So how we're going to do it for now is I'm going to pick the team in this episode. I'm going to go through the draft. I don't know what pick I have because I haven't even picked the team yet. It's a serpentine draft, so whoever gets the first pick, let's say it's the Raptors. Let's say, because I'm looking at the Raptors right now. Let's say the Raptors get the first pick, then they would get the 30th pick the next round. It's serpentine like that. It goes back and forth like that. That's how a serpentine draft works. If it was a fixed draft, the Raptors would get the first pick, and then they would have the first pick each and every round. So we go through the draft, and then we'll check out the rosters for every other team, and then that'll probably be the end of this video. And then the next one, obviously, we'll play a game and see what's going on around the league and stuff like that. So that's what I'm thinking about for this series. I am excited to actually try and do this, because I know that an NBA season is a lot harder to do on YouTube. It's way easier to do a Madden NFL season, or not really a base. I did do a baseball season, so I mean it's probably easier to do a baseball season than an NBA season. But I'm probably going to, you know what, now that I say that, I'm probably going to implement a lot of the stuff that I did for the MLB season when I did the LA Angels. I'm probably going to try and take some of that inspiration and put it into this and like play a game every other month or every month, play one game a month maybe. I don't really know yet. But that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to follow a similar way that I did with the LA Angels, cuz that we seem to go off pretty well with that. So that's what I'm thinking right now. Enough of me rambling. Now it's time to finally pick the team. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about which team I was going to do. And I was obviously on the Pelicans already, so they're obviously in my contention. But I was thinking about doing a team because you know how in the Legends Fantasy Draft series that we do, I've picked the Bears. I think I picked the Jazz in the 2K1 that I did last year. And I picked the Bills this year, obviously. So I picked teams that are kind of on the downward, maybe coming up a little bit, but they're kind of irrelevant. Nobody really takes them seriously. They may not have any success is what I was trying to say in the past. Like the Bears won in 85, and then they really haven't done anything else since. I mean, they made it to one Super Bowl, but they didn't win it. The Bills went to 4 straight in the 90s, and then they haven't really done anything. They didn't win any of those 4, so that's why we were doing the Bills. So in 2K and in Madden, I was going through the teams and thinking about teams that really haven't had a lot of success, really have been kind of irrelevant in the league for a long period of time, and I narrowed it down to the New Orleans Pelicans, the Detroit Pistons, and the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the Washington Wizards, but they were kind of on the out and out. And I got rid of the Detroit Pistons because they do have 3 championships. They won 2 in the 80s, and then they won one in like 2002 or 2003 or something like that. They won it in the early 2000s. I can't remember exactly. 2004 it might have been. I can't think of what it is. But so I took them out because I know they've been kind of irrelevant ever since. But I mean, they do have recent championship success. So it's probably down to the Pelicans, the Thunder, or the Wizards. And I'm probably not going to do the Wizards. And I'm leaning towards the Pelicans. I'm probably going to pick the New Orleans Pelicans because if you look at their team details, and there's a little preview, a little spoiler of who's on these rosters. But if you look at their playoff appearances, they only have 7. They only have 7 playoff appearances in their entire history. Now, I know this is just the New Orleans Pelicans and not the New Orleans Hornets, but I mean, 7 playoff appearances, no NBA championships. I don't think they've gotten out of the first round. They may have gotten out of the first round once, but they really have no playoff experience to think of or to show. So the New Orleans Pelicans seem to be the best option for this save, and I think is good. I think the Pelicans are going to be my choice. Now, let's advance and see what pick we get, because that's going to be a big decision. We gotta go quick. Kareem goes number 1. We're not even going to find out what pick we have. Jordan goes number 2. Johnson 3. Bryant 4. Tim Duncan 5 to the Pistons. We have the 8th pick. Wilt and Charles Barkley. All right. Let's calm down a little bit. Let's calm down. So the Cavs had the first pick. They take Kareem. The Magic take Jordan at number 2. The Bulls take Magic Johnson at 3. The Jazz take Kobe Bryant at 4. The Pistons take Duncan at 5. The Knicks take Wilt Chamberlain at 6. And the Celtics at number 7 take Charles Barkley. So we have the 8th pick, which means we're going to have a really bad pick coming up in the second round. But this gives you a little bit of a taste of the kind of players that we have in this roster. And I know that we're going to need a ball handler. I'm just not sure. Do we take LeBron? We have to take LeBron. And I should mention that nobody is over 30 in this draft. Let me go to show you guys the oldest player. Oops, I forgot about these guys are free agents. Okay. These guys don't really count. But like some of the main guys, none of the really main guys are over 30. There's 27. A lot of the guys that you really care about are young. So Larry Bird's 25, Russell's 24, Shaq's 21, Kobe's 19, I think. Allen Iverson's 22, LeBron's 18, Giannis is 21. So a lot of the main guys that you care about is, or LeBron's 19, I guess. I thought he was 18. But a lot of the guys that you really care about, Jordan's like 20 or something. They're young, so they'll be in the league for a while. But the older guys that we saw, they don't really matter. So, I mean, they can be as old as they want. But you think you got to take LeBron, right? Building your team around someone like LeBron. Now, this is the LeBron from the all-time Cavs team, I think. Yes, this is LeBron from the all-time Cavs team, because if we check his player card, yeah, he's got all the Cavs stats and stuff. So this is the young LeBron. I made him even younger, and I didn't change his overall or anything. He's a 97 to start with. So you got to take LeBron. I mean, I would have taken Jordan, but Jordan's not here, so LeBron it is, right? I think that's the move. Taking LeBron. Shaq goes 9 to the Warriors. Karl Malone to the Suns. Stockton to the Spurs. Hakeem to the Pacers. Clippers take Wade. 76ers get Bird. Julius Erving, Dr. J to the Bucks. Bill Russell to the Lakers. AI to the Rockets. Moses Malone to the T-Wolves. Dirk to the Hawks. Jason Kidd on the Raptors. Giannis to the Mavs. David Robertson to the Kings. The Logo to the Wizards. Kevin Durant to the Hornets. Clyde Drexler to the Nuggets. Oh, there's a duplicate in there. That's not good. I'll have to change that. I forgot to tell you, there should be no duplicates in this, unless I just screwed up like I did with that. I forgot that there was 2 Moses Malones in this roster, but I'll change that real quick. And then I'll compensate whoever I decide to take him off the roster for. But where's our pick now? I told you we'd have a really sucky pick. I'm not going to be able to find it. Jerry Lucas, Gary Payton, Kevin McHale, Kuzi, Isaiah Thomas, Walt Frazier, Dominique, James Harden, Luka Doncic, I can't even talk. James Worthy, David Robinson, Vince Carter, Chris Webber, and Paul Pierce both went. Ooh, Curry's here, but a young D Rose is here. Oh, what do we do? We got to get a good ball handler. We already have. There's a lot of good people here. We already have somebody who can drive the rim like LeBron, so we don't really need like a Westbrook or a Derrick Rose type. I think we need to get Steph Curry. I think that's the best option. We got to get Steph, right? Yeah, let's get Steph. So we get Steph Curry. Chris Paul goes to the Celtics. Chris Mullin, Penny Hardaway, Kevin Garnett, Sidney Moncrief, Dwight Howard was that last pick that you saw. Tony Parker, Russell Westbrook, Bill Walton, Derrick Rose, Mitch Richmond, and Nate Archibald. Anthony Davis as well, so we can't even bring AD back. Just let me check something real quick. Okay. So we got Dennis Rodman, who might be an option here. Paul George is here. Carmelo is here. Kawhi was still there, you saw. Sam Jones, Richie Guerin, Jimmy Butler, Klay Thompson. We could bring the Splash Bros to. Splash Bros to New Orleans. We should probably get a center though, right? We got to get somebody to lock it down in the middle. Could it be Yao? Do we get Yao? Is that what we do here? Do we get Yao Ming? Maybe Alonzo Mourning? We got to get Yao, right? 7'6". I mean, for the memes, we got to get Yao. It's got to happen. If Anthony Davis isn't an option, we got to get Yao. Dennis Rodman goes. Aiden English. Kyrie goes. Damian Lillard. Kevin Love. Pau Gasol. Chauncey Billups. Kawhi Leonard. Carmelo. Blake Griffin. All right, a lot of good players going. Jimmy Butler is still here. That might be who I go with. I'm thinking Jimmy Butler is the option. Chris Bosh is down there. That could be a good option. AK-47's here, but I can't pass up on buckets. I can't pass up on my man Jimmy Buckets. Reggie Miller goes to the Knicks. That's interesting. Aguirre, Joel Embiid. All right. So AK-47 didn't go. I'm thinking that we take AK-47, Andrei Kirilenko. Zion, I gotta take Zion. I'm probably gonna take Zion here pretty soon, just so we guarantee that I have him. But Andrei Kirilenko, do I take you? AK-47. Yes, I take him. And now we skip, making sure that Zion Williamson does not go, because he's gonna be the next pick. Finley, Williams, Rashad Lewis. A lot of power forwards are going, so I got to make sure that I get him. Zion, come here. Where did he go? He didn't go, did he? No, he didn't go. I just passed him, right? There's no way that Zion went. Zion did not go. I guarantee it. Kirilenko, Chambers, Petrovic, Hamilton, Bosch, Mutombo, Ray Allen. Zion went to the Heat 30th pick. No way, bro. I was just about to take him. All right, we may have to do a trade for Zion, because I was for sure going to take him. That's a little bit upsetting, but we may have to do a little bit of a trade to get Zion, because it's Zion. What are we looking at point guards? Because we need a backup point guard. We got John Wall here, who may be our best option at point guard. Although a young Trae Young, I shouldn't say that. Trae Young is here. I shouldn't use young Trae Young. But a young John Wall too. I don't know. Klay Thompson is still here. Brandon Roy is here. Michael Redd. Victor Oladipo. I don't know. Kristaps is here. We could get the unicorn. Roy Hibbert. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I got to take a backup point guard. But do we take... It's between John Wall and Trae Young. Do we take John Wall, or do we take Trae Young? John Wall has a big contract, but John Wall has a big contract. It's not going to show me his contract. That's all right. John Wall or Trae Young. I mean, we have Steph Curry. So do we really need Trae Young? I'm going to take John Wall. Brandon Roy goes. Richard Jefferson goes. I probably was looking to take Richard Jefferson. Klay Thomas still has not gone yet. I mean, I can't pass up Klay Thompson. Bringing the Splash Bros to New Orleans. Mike Bibby went. Rudy Gobert. Kristaps is here. Bam Adebayo is here. Rudy Gobert, I said already. Not that many good power forwards here. Small forward kind of lacking as well. Brandon Ingram we might be able to get. Grant Hill is here. There's some decent backup power forwards, I guess, or small forwards, I guess we could maybe get. But I'm probably looking at big guys. Who's gonna fill in for Yao Ming when he's not on the court? Are we looking at Kristaps maybe? He's 7'3". Bam's only 6'9". Let's get Kristaps. We can't pass up on Kristaps. All right. Now we got to go for... Ooh, Pascal is here, which is interesting because he might be a good option for us. Although Brandon Ingram is here. I feel like Pascal... Let's get Brandon Ingram. I feel like Pascal is going to be there still. Oh, no, as I say that, he goes to the Pacers. That's all right. We don't need Pascal. He was just an option. But now all we need is a backup small forward. Ben Simmons and Devin Booker. Ooh. Oof, oof, oof. There will be power forwards, backup power forwards, but I can't pass up getting Devin Booker. And maybe Ben Simmons as well. Yeah, let's get Ben Simmons as well. We can change his position. I can't pass up those two guys. I mean, for real. All right, now let's look at power forwards. We got Aaron Gordon, Nene, Keita Bates-Diop, Udonis. I do like me some Udonis. He is my favorite Heat player of all time. All right, now we're getting into the people that I'm not going to pick, or I'm not even going to consider picking. Aaron Gordon, just for the dunking, maybe? Luis Scola? Chandler Parsons is kind of a scrub. I'm kind of thinking Aaron Gordon just for the dunking ability. So let's take him. I mean, we already have our power forward in AK-47, Andre Karolinko. So, ooh, Tyler Hero is here. And Greg Oden. I would like to get both of those guys. So, let's take Tyler Hero. And then if Greg Oden's still... I was going to say if Greg Oden's still there, we'll take him. But he is a Gonzo Alonso. So, speaking of Lonzo, is Lonzo still here? Is Lonzo Ball still here? He wouldn't be a 60. No, Lonzo Ball must have gotten taken. I didn't really even didn't even really notice he got taken, but that is fine. Final pick of the draft. What are we looking like? What's my team looking like? View draft picks. We got LeBron, Curry, Yao Ming, Jimmy Butler, John Wall, Klay Thompson, Andre Karolinko, Ben Simmons, Kristaps Porzingis, Devin Booker, Brandon Ingram, Aaron Gordon, Tyler Hero. So we need some big guys. I'm going to move Ben Simmons to small forward or power forward, either one. But we need a big guy. We need a guy like Taco Fall. That is perfect. We're just going to stack the center position with just a bunch of freaking huge guys. Oh, Udonis got drafted. That's good. But the Heat, they drafted Zion, so we will go and trade. Excuse me, I don't know what my voice is doing today. But we will go and trade everything we have to get Zion. And I am going to now cut here and load the draft class. And I will also bring you guys back when I have the trade for Zion, because we're getting Zion. I mean, I'm going to trade if it takes the whole franchise, I'll trade for Zion. So I'll see you guys when I have the trade for Zion Williamson.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago.
Hornets select Anthony Davis.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
Number one pick in the 2019 NBA draft goes to the New Orleans
I saw
Pelicans.
all these people die. I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
The New Orleans Pelicans select Zion Williamson.
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
We will. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. like this one.
All right, guys, there you go. The Miami Heat have agreed to your trade offer. I'll tell you what I did. I traded, let's go to transaction. I just couldn't think of what it was. All right, so here's what I did. I traded Aaron Gordon because they needed a replacement power forward. So I traded Aaron Gordon. I traded a 2022 first rounder from the Lakers, a 2022 first rounder from us, a 2021 second rounder from the Wizards, a 2021 second rounder swap worse with the Chicago Bulls, and a 2024 first rounder for the Lakers. So I more than made up for what I did to get Zion with giving them a lot of picks, a lot of capital to trade maybe with other teams. But we now have Mr. Future of the NBA himself, Zion Williamson. Let me find him. Here he is. He's on the Pelicans where he should be, and he will be our future along with LeBron James because they're both the same age, which is really strange. But I'm going to quickly change Ben Simmons. If I change him to a shooting guard, he goes up to a 90. That's weird. He is not a 90 at a shooting guard. But I will change him to a small forward because that's what he should play. And he is now... Where's he at? Did I pass him? Oh, here he is. He's a 92 overall at small forward. Jimmy Butler will be a shooting guard. Everybody else, I think, is fine. Taco Fall can probably go down to... honestly, the G League. Sorry, Taco. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, Taco probably going to have to go to the G League. I'm sorry about that, my guy. And I might put Tyler Hero down there as well. But that's the big trade that we needed to make. I'm not going to probably trade anybody else. I like the team. But let's go to the top of the league at the 76ers and look at some of their big name guys they got. So the 76ers, we saw drafted Larry Bird. They got Willis Reed, Luka Doncic, Dennis Johnson, George McKinnis, Mike Bibby, Buck Williams, and a bunch of other scrubs. So that's what the 76ers are looking like. The Bucks have Dr. J and James Harden. That's a nice 1-2 punch right there. Bob Lanier, Dave Bing, Jason Tatum, Antonio McDyess, Xavier McDaniel, Reggie Theis, and some scrubs. The Bulls have Magic Johnson, Bill Walton, Sidney Moncrief, Dave DeBusschere. I think that's how you say it. Dave DeBusschere? Pretty sure. Earl Monroe, Mark Aguirre, Derek Coleman, some scrubs. Grant Hill's down here. He's not a scrub. The Cavs have Kareem. They obviously had the number 1 overall pick in the fantasy draft, so they took Kareem. Tony Parker, Joe Dumars, Jamal Mashburn, Spencer Haywood, Bradley Beal, Stephon Marbury, scrubs. Boston has Charles Barkley, Chris Paul, Anthony Davis. Wow. Look at that three. That big three is crazy. Manu Ginobili, Kiki Vanderway, I think is how you say that. Freddie Lewis, Peja, scrubs. I'm just going to say that for everybody. The Clippers got D. Wade, James Worthy, Alonzo Mourning, Fat Lever, Tom Chambers, Rashad Lewis, Allen Houston, Reggie Theis. Wait, did I already say his name? Isn't there 2 Reggie Theises? Didn't I say your name already? I did. Okay, so I will. There seems to be some duplicates that got through my my extensive combing of the roster. Hey, JR. So I will deal with those off camera and get rid of them, and then I'll compensate the teams, I think, unless I just... I don't know what I'll do. I'll just get rid of those guys. But here's the first Moses Malone that we saw. Maybe that was the second. I don't know. I'll get rid of one of them. Rick Barry, Chauncey Billups, Jermaine O'Neal, Tim Hardaway, Rolando Blackman, Steve Smith, Zach Randolph, Keith Van Horn, Scott Stiles, Scrubs, Mo Bamba. The Hawks have Dirk, which is super weird. Bob Cousy, Sam Jones, Cliff Hagan, Karl Anthony Towns, Bob Dandridge, Dale Ellis, Bill Lambier, Scrubs. John Morant's not a scrub, but everybody else is a scrub, basically. Jamal Murray's down there. Oscar Robertson, the Big O, representing the Miami Heat. And this team's dangerous. The Big O, Oscar Robertson, Pete Maravich. Ooh, Pistol Pete. Paul George, PG-13, Mark Gasol, I don't have a nickname for you. Brad Daugherty, Danny Manny, Rod Strickland, Kemba Walker, Isaiah Ryder, TJ Warren, the MVP of the bubble. And there's Aaron Gordon that we traded. And then some scrubs. The Charlotte Hornets have KD, T-Mac, Kyrie, Artis Gilmore, Derek Harper, Chris Bosh, Big Z, Vin Baker, Bruce Bowen, Ricky Rubio. Wow, the Charlotte Hornets are a very dangerous team. The Utah Jazz, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant, RIP. He is their first pick. Then you got 19-year-old D-Rose, so that's a very good 1-2 punch right there. Kevin Garnett, the big ticket. DeMarcus Cousins, Boogie Cousins. Steve Francis, Jamal Mashburn, Larry Keenan, or Keenan? I don't know. Bam Adebayo, Rajon Rondo, Carlos Boozer, Scrubs. Sacramento Kings have the Admiral, David Robinson, Jerry Lucas, Adrian Dantley, Richie Guerin, World Be Free, Glenn Rice, Jim Jackson, Terry Porter, Mark Jackson, Christian Laettner, one of the most hated men in all of sports when he was coming out of college. That's a good team. The Knicks have Wilt, which is crazy, but okay. Nate Archibald, Chris Mullen. So they got some Warriors players on their team. Maurice Lucas, Reggie Miller, which is weird to see him in a Knicks jersey. Brandon Roy, Sleepy Floyd, Jerome Kersey, Antoine Jameson, Al Horford, who actually looks like he's wearing a Knicks jersey in this, which is weird. I don't know who you are, but you're a scrub. Larry Hughes is here. If anybody cares about Larry Hughes, the one Larry Hughes fan. Bill Russell on the Lakers, bro. Bill Russell on the Lakers. That's going to be weird to see him in a Lakers jersey, bro. Dominique, Dennis Rodman, The Worm, Baron Davis, Charlie Scott, Jerry Stackhouse, Larry Nance, Dan Majorelli. I never know how to say his name. Rudy Gobert, Charles Oakley, Tony Allen, Avery Johnson, some scrubs. Here we go. The man himself, the Orlando Magic, scooped up Michael Jordan with like the 4th pick or something. Russell Westbrook is also here at 95 overall. Wow. And Dwight Howard makes his return to Orlando. That's a good big three. Holy crap. They got some good big threes here. Elvin Hayes, Bernard King, Victor Oladipo, who I was going to draft, but then I saw, I think Tyler Hero is who I picked over him. Richard Jefferson is my Bill Walton impersonation of Richard Jefferson. Michael Cooper, PJ Brown, Greg Anthony, some scrubs. Giannis to the Mavs, Gary Payton, Robert Parrish, Carmelo, Rudy Tomjanovich, Mitch Richmond, Brooke Lopez, Norm Nixon, Muggsy Bogues, one of the shortest men of all time, 5'3", some scrubs. The Nets got Steve Nash, which is weird because he's their head coach in real life now. John Havlicek, Nate Thurman, Kevin Love, Eddie Jones, Kemba Walker, Ray Allen, Tom Gugliotta? I don't know. I'm sorry. Rick Smits, Wally Zerbiak, Paul Presley, Johnny Moore, Michael Porter Jr., some scrubs. The Nuggets got smooth Clyde Drexler. That's what I'm talking about. Love me. The Glide himself, Clyde Drexler. George the Iceman Gervin, Mark Price, Dan Issel, Baron Davis. Is that second Baron Davis? God dang. I thought I did pretty good at getting rid of some of these duplicates, but it looks like, yeah, it is. Okay, so I'll deal with it. Don't worry. I got it. Dikembe on the Nuggets again. DeAndre Jordan, Sharif Abdur-Rahim, Jalen Rose, Kevin Martin, Fred VanVleet, Kyle Korver, scrubs. The Pacers got Hakeem the Dream, David Thompson, Amari Stoudemire, Lou Hudson, Earl Monroe, Caron Butler, Trae Young, and Pascal. So 2 of my draft picks that I was probably going to take are on the Pacers. That's funny. Byron Scott, Joakim Noah, or as some people like to call him, Joakim Noah. Nobody calls him that. Evan Turner on the Pacers. Good to see a Buckeye on the Pacers. Then we have our team. which we already know, but I think I got a pretty good big three. I mean, LeBron, Steph Curry, Zion's here. I think I got a pretty decent big three. The Pistons have Old Man Riverwalk himself, Tim Duncan, Penny Hardaway, Mitch Richmond, a second Mitch. God, I suck at finding duplicates. I will fix it. Don't worry. Joel Embiid, Bobby Jones, Kyle Lowry, Danny Granger, Dick Van Arsdale. Never really heard of him. Maurice Cheeks, Roy Hibbert, LaMarcus Aldridge, Doug Christie, Lamar Odom, Chandler Parsons, a scrub. The Raptors got Jason Kidd, McKevin, Kevin McHale, Alex English, Paul Westphal, Ben Wallace, Mark Eaton, Mike Conley, Dick Barnett, Bernard King, Otis Thorpe, Kendall Gill, Jameer Nelson, scrubs. Houston has Allen Iverson, Walt Frazier, Marquise Johnson, Nikola Jokic. Nikola? I think it's Nikola. Sean Kemp, Michael Finley, Fred Brown, George McGinnis, Hershey Hawkins, Del Curry, DeAndre Ayton, some scrubs. Spurs got Stockton. Past that, like Stockton. Vince Carter, George Mikan, Sean Marion, not Merriman. That's a NFL player. Elton Brand, Draymond Green, Donkey. Otis Birdsong, Sam Cassell, the alien himself. Detlef Schrempf, Morris Peterson. I suck at names. Ooh, deloading. Oh, Boban! Yeah! You love me some Boban. Phoenix has this man, Karl Malone, who we're not really going to discuss. Paul Pierce, Bob McAdoo, Calvin Murphy, Bob Love, Gus Williams, Joe Caldwell, Chris Cable. Ooh, Chris Cable. He's angry. Sean Elliott. That's the most shot-out 24-year-old I've ever seen in my life. Brian Winters, De'Aaron Fox, Rudy Gay, Thon Maker, baby. The Thunder got Scotty, Elvin Hayes, Gilbert Arenas, Walter Davis, Ralph Sampson, Jack Sikma, Michael Ray Richardson, Jason Richardson, Shane Battier, John Collins, Brad Davis, Doug West, some scrubs. Here's the other Moses. Isaiah Thomas, Billy Cunningham, Blake Griffin, DeMar DeRozan, Larry Johnson, John Stocks, Kenny Anderson, Corey Maggette, Doc Rivers, Herb Williams. Did I already say it? God, man, I think I already said Herb Williams. That's the Timberwolves. Elgin Baylor, Bob Pettit, Damian Lillard, Pau Gasol, Kevin Johnson, Phil Chenier, Michael Redd. I don't know how to pronounce your first name, but that's DeMontis' dad. Tony Kukoc, Clark Kellogg, John McLaughlin, Jason Williams, White Chocolate Baby, Luis Scola, Haydu Turkoglu. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. And the Warriors, Shaq Baby Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Dennis Johnson, Chris Webber, Gail Goodrich, Mohamed Abdul Rauf, Andre Iguodala, Jamal Wilkes. Wilkes, I don't know how to say your name. Jeff Malone, Truck Robinson. I put him in here just because he had the name Truck Robinson. Nikola Vucevic, Bingo Smith, same with Bingo. Andrew Wiggins, Daryl Armstrong, Czech Diallo, Scrub. And finally, the Washington Wizards, the Bullets, have the logo. Patrick Ewing, Dave Dubichier, Kawhi Leonard, Spurs Kawhi Leonard, I should mention. Richard Hamilton, Donovan Mitchell, Vlade Divac, Chuck Person, Kenny Smith, Thurl Bailey, Dennis Scott, David Wesley, Brendan Hayward, and Rafer Alston. So that is every team. Don't worry, I will go through and get rid of the duplicates. I thought that I did, but I guess I didn't. Actually, there's not that many bad players. Spud Webb didn't get drafted. There's some good free agent people here. I will deal with the duplicates as if I can find them all. And they will be gone for the next episode. But that is everything I think we need to discuss. I don't think there's anything else that I need to show you guys in this first season. We're gonna rock with Alvin Gentry, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody else here that we are gonna go with. We'll stick with Alvin Gentry. He's fine for a first season as a head coach. Although maybe we need to fire him because Michael Stauffer here is sitting at A+. That could be good for simulations. So, making big decisions on day one. Sorry, Alvin Gentry, but Michael Stauffer's here for the long run. A+, A+, A+. Give me Michael Stauffer, baby. And we will go with fire this dude. Give me Cuba Gooding, baby. What is going on here? These guys are all A+, A's. Is there anybody better? Let me view the candidates. B, B-, B-, A+. B-, A+ could be pretty good. He's got a B-C, so we're gonna fire this guy. We got to get his best simulation possibility as we can. So I like this guy, David Clark. He looks funny. I'm gonna get him. What about our assistant coach? Should we fire Barney Rowe? Let me view the candidates real quick. I didn't realize I was gonna get into firing and hiring staff members this early in the thing, but we've got Benjamin Walker, who's got a potential as an assistant coach. Anybody else out here rocking some crazy potentials? No? I think we might have to rock with who did I say? Benjamin Walker. Yeah, let's get rid of Barney Rowe. Sorry, my guy, but Benjamin Walker's out here rocking it. There we go. We got him. What about you? Nobody's safe now. C-, C-, D. There's got to be something better than that. So we've got... I'm looking for potential, probably. That's probably the thing that I need the most. Who's got good trade negotiations? So nobody really has that high of trade negotiations. What about... contract negotiations, what I was looking at first. This guy's got... D contract negotiations, but he's got A- and A+ potential. Ooh. He might be the move. I don't like the D contract negotiations, but you know what? It's better than Landon Dixon. Get out of here, my guy. We're going to take Jordan Davis, who kind of looks like our trainer, but he's living a double life as our assistant GM and our trainer. And then we've got Austin Evans. View candidates. How about business? Nobody's got anything worthwhile here. Is there just like a solid B guy? Like B across the board? There's got to be somebody with B's across the board, right? No? Nobody with B's across the board? He's got B+ potential and a D on business. Twin Olsen, he's got a D. I don't really want to lose that much on business. Actually, we wouldn't. We'd be keeping the same, and then Twin Olsen has better potential. You know what? Let's fire Austin Evans and bring in Twin Olsen on a 2-year deal. He can be our CFO. We just changed the entire coaching staff for the New Orleans Pelicans, and we got an A+, A+, A+ coach, bro. We are going to be simulating like crazy. All right. I didn't think that was going to happen in this first episode, but it did. And in the next one, we will play the away game against the Raptors. Maybe we should play the home game against the Hornets. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'll go through here and I'll look at the schedule and I'll try and decide what games we should play, what games we won't play, how many times we'll sim in an episode and stuff like that. So that's all for the next episode, though. I hope you guys did enjoy this inaugural episode of the 2K21 Legends Fantasy Draft series that we're going to be doing here on the channel with the New Orleans Pelicans. I forgot what I was going to say. That's why there was a long pause right there. Make sure to smash the like button. That's what I was going to say. Make sure to smash the like button on the video, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!